The injury was so severe that sometimes we wondered if he was going to die. Hello everyone, it's been quite a while since I posted. Almost 2 years ago I posted a homemaking video right after losing one of our fur babies. Now we have 5. This one is Fudgy, and I just wanted to give you an update on where I've been and what's going on. I do plan on starting to post on here again. I had started a new channel a few months ago, kind of more about low income homemaking, but it wasn't really doing anything, and I noticed that I'm still getting a few subscribers here and a little comments here and there, so I figured I would take a chance and just jump back onto this platform. And there might be some rebranding. If you're here from my plus size fashion videos, my channel won't be about plus size fashion anymore. My fashion has actually changed quite a bit since when I used to post. I'm filming outside, so if y'all hear a lot of noise, I do apologize. It's been kind of a cloudy day. It's been rainy, but it's still really, really nice outside. It feels really good. So I did go through quite a bit of depression after we lost our fur baby Reese, and there's not a day goes by that I don't still think about her. I miss her a lot. But time has went on, and we've had quite a lot happen to us in the last almost 2 years. Last year my husband fell. We had a lot of snow. He slipped on some ice. Where we live, we don't get snow. He slipped on ice. He ended up with a pretty bad concussion, neck injury, and a back injury. It took several months for him to get over the concussion, and Come on. No. You want to come sit with Mom? Come on. Come on. It took several months for him to get over the concussion, and he was also left with a neck injury and a back injury, bulging disc, pinched nerves, and spinal stenosis. He has just now got released back to go to regular duty. He's only worked a few days back at regular duty, and it's been very, very hard on his body, very, very painful during that time. We lost a huge portion of our finances. We're still okay. We're still doing well. Last year, after his injury was very, very scary, he ended up with developing tremors. He had very scary episodes that we still really haven't gotten answers from. They kind of looked, to me, kind of resembled seizures, but one of the doctors that was on his case, the first thing out of his mouth was asking about his heart. So now he is seeing a cardiologist. He is wearing a heart monitor. He has 10 more days to wear the heart monitor, and we go for an echocardiogram tomorrow, and then we go back in March to review the results to see what's going on with his heart as well. This has honestly been the scariest experience of both of our lives. There was times after the injury was so severe that sometimes we wondered if he was going to die. Like, it got very scary. He would have, like I said, these seizure-like episodes. He went through moments where he would have these strange symptoms where he could hardly feel his legs. He could not walk. His pain was so severe. He would actually have to hold up his neck. We weren't really let on to how severe his concussion was. Even during all the crazy symptoms he was having, we still weren't being told many answers. Matter of fact, he has an ortho and a neurologist on his case, and we really haven't got answers for the tremors either. Neuro says the tremors are probably on the ortho part, and ortho says tremors are probably stemming for the neurologist part. So there's been a lot of things that we just have not had answers to. It's been a very hard time in our lives financially. Health-wise, my husband, when he fell, was a very healthy 31-year-old male, no health problems, no issues that he has ever had. And then things just got really, really bad after his injury. I had to take him a couple times to the urgent care clinic, and on a couple occasions they rushed him down to the emergency room. We still left with no clear answers on anything. He is back at work, but we're kind of doing like a trial period to make sure that he's going to actually be able to work at full duty, because he is in so much pain. We went and the plan moving forward is he's going to have epidurals, and he can have epidurals up to 3 times a year, but because he's so young, they do not want him to become reliant on epidurals. Matter of fact, it's only been about, he's had 2 sets of epidurals on his back and 2 sets on his neck, and it's only been about a month, and they're both starting to wear off. They started wearing off before he even went back to regular duty. But the hope was and is that he can do epidurals and prolong surgery as long as we can, and hopefully not have to do surgery at all. In the future, surgery might be an option that we have to look at. So for now, we're just doing the best we can. We're trying to move on with life and regain a sense of normalcy, because almost this whole entire year he's basically been on a 5-pound weight restriction, which left me pretty much doing everything, all the heavy lifting, everything that needed to be done. And since he has been given the clearance by the doctor, despite his pain, he has lifted and done absolutely everything he can. And that's been very helpful, but very scary, because we don't want him to hurt himself any more than he already is. It was also a really scary time for our dogs, because the one you just seen here with me, she got so nervous in the beginning. We travel like 2.5 hours away for his appointments, and we were gone so much between appointments and physical therapy. She would make herself so sick. She was worried about us so much and worried about her dad. We ended up taking her to the vet, and basically it just was an upset stomach, because she was so nervous and anxious about us. She's taken care of. She's all better now. So it's been a scary time for all of us. For my husband, I can't imagine feeling the pain that he was going through, the anxiety of not knowing if he could still take care of his family. He became very depressed because he was not able to help me with anything around the house. It was a very hard time for all of us. As for me, I turned 30 next month, and I have been a stay-at-home wife / dog mom for several years now. And I decided that I wanted a career, or I wanted to go back to school, or I wanted just something with meaning, something for me to do. So I have come to the conclusion that I want to do an at-home business. So I have been making things to kind of figure out what I want to do. I have made these super cute little floral arrangements. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. I think they're so pretty. But I've just been doing things to try to figure out what I want to do, and I think I have it figured out. I made this really cute door sign. I hope you guys can see it. Here, I'll put it here. And I've decided for my business, I want my business to be all about porch decor. So I'm going to be sharing that journey with you guys. Just trying to start up my business, just trying to discover myself and figure out what I want to do and what I want to do with my life, and things that give me passion, that make me happy. And I want you guys to come along with that. I used to think for so long, like, you had to have your life figured out by the time you were 25 or 30 or 35, that there was no point in going back to school if you didn't go to school right after you completed high school. And now I'm learning that so many other people feel just like me and feel like they have no clue what they want to do with their lives, and that it's okay to take your own path. You don't have to have everything figured out, that you don't have to put your life and measure it by somebody else's and their accomplishments, because it's not true. Every person is their own individual person. And I'm really, really excited to share my life with you guys and just take y'all along the journey and see how things go. So I'm really hoping that eventually I can get monetized on YouTube and help my husband bring in more income to help with our financial goals. We really hope to be moving in the next year and a half. But y'all still might see me do like some small DIY projects around our house. Back to the rebranding idea I was talking about earlier. This will not be content for like plus size fashion or anything like that if you are here from that point. There will be some homemaking. There will be a lot of more lifestyle vlogging. Like I said, small DIYs. Hopefully when we get to that point we can take you guys along with our house buying journey and see where we end up from there. And I would love to share, you know, growing my business and learning things and my passion and stuff with you guys. And I hope that you would stick around, and if you want to be part of the community, I would absolutely love to have y'all. I hope to see you guys on the next video. I don't know my schedule about when I will be posting yet, so just stay tuned and hopefully we can figure it out together.